Don't you gotta
remove it? Yeah, hold on. See, man, where you remove it? Where remove it?
You like it right up?
Huh? That's not it. That's for the. You can put that back over there if you don't mind, please. All right, geez, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Yo,
Rooted.
we back, man, with another episode of the Rooted Podcast.
Yeah, we back.
You heard me?
We back.
We had a little short stab this week. You heard me? Cushion Flav, he got some shit they got going on. You know what I mean? I think Flav's sick and Kush, she chasing the bag.
She's in the bag, baby. I respect
You know what I mean? So we can respect it or check it, like it or
Right.
not. You heard me?
So
look.
that's why I say, look, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the Apple Podcast. Subscribe to the Spotify. Subscribe to the iHeart. Whatever you have, we are on everything. We're on all streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So if you subscribe to the platforms, that would allow us to pay my girl to be here a lot more. You know what I mean? So until we're able to get her into the fold, you know what I'm saying? Look, hey, we gotta respect what she gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But she will be back. Believe that.
Yeah, believe that.
It's the Rooted Podcast.
And so it's just me and my boy doing it. We got
Your boy T Hills, you know what I'm saying?
and I'm Jay from around the way. So look.
And together we make the Rooted Podcast. Yeah, let's go.
So look, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, how your week was, bro?
Week long felt like, but glad to be over with at the same time, because it was like, you know, I feel like I overcame this weekend. You know what I mean? I mean, not this weekend, this week. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like I did a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about you?
My week was cool, so I ain't really do too much. You know what I mean? My weeks, they be long. Monday, Tuesday, come Wednesdays. It's all downhill from there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't really did much. You know what I mean? But look, today is Mother's Day, so I would like to give a shout out to all you motherfuckers. Not the motherfuckers, but the mothers. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Mother's Day, bro, what is one of your fondest memories with your mom?
My mom throws us, I want to say, some of the best graduation parties, and also Christmas and like Thanksgiving, all the holidays. Like, my mom's really good at getting the snacks and the pies and stuff like that. So it's like, I remember always having like tea cookies, like, you know what I'm saying, and like, it was really good. Always having the sweet potato pies, the pecan pie, the little miniature ones, you know what I'm saying? All the little fold turnovers. Always having stuff like that. And that, like, to me, that's, you know what I'm saying? Or like the brownies, like, she always had, or cook, whatever. She always had it, like, you know what I'm saying? The sweets, like, the sweets is one of my biggest things, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, boom, you know what I mean? That's one of the things. And then, like, going to eat out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mama loves to eat out, so going to eat out with my mom.
That's your fondest memory?
Fondest memories, yeah, going to eat out with her, and then
my fondest memory of my mom is crazy, bro.
Talk to me.
Man, when I tell you my mama beat this lady up, I'll never forget that day, bro. Her and my auntie. My auntie Carmen. Shout out Auntie Carmen.
Yeah.
So we pulled up in Lula here, and my mama was doing all that thing with my people, right? So my people had this little feet with them, right? But she didn't know that. She thought my mom was just a random. She didn't know that was my mama people. So she go to pop it off with my mom. Next thing you know, my mom mom just like let the bitch slide. She let her slide on some shit, right? And her and my auntie Kerma spun through the project, and seen the bitch again. Man, why they beat that lady up, man? When I tell you my auntie Kerma opened up the door, and wow, you know what I mean? I'm trying to pull her out the car.
No,
you know what I mean?
man.
I'm like, these the same motherfuckers that be telling me, you ain't gotta do all of that fighting. I'm like,
how old were you?
Man, I had to be 13, son.
13?
13, 14, son.
Shit.
13, 14. We used to fight at the Lula Parade, so it's like, you over here tripping about me, telling me I don't even do all this shit. And you just beat this lady ass. Like, really beat this lady ass. But it's cool, though. That's like one of my fondest memories outside of, like making my mom cry. You know what I mean?
How you make your mom cry?
Oh, man, bro. I I was in my senior year. I was doing dumb shit. Nigga jacked me, took my radio, took my speakers and my amp and shit. So I went on a little lick. You know what I'm saying? Went hitting everybody's shit. If I thought it was mine, if it looked like mine, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get it because y'all out here fucking with me. I'm going to work. I work at Taco Bell. You hear me? So I hit a lick, right? Boom. People call. This 2 months before graduation, right? Boom. Hit the lick. Some old white lady ended up, recording me and sending the shit to showing the people at the school. And he was able to pop me because I was the only one that was wearing a red sweater that day. You know what I mean? If I was in line with the uniform, I probably would have slid. It would have been confusing. They wouldn't have knew who it was.
Right.
Boom, but they got me right. So boom, I go to work. Mama called me. You know what I mean? We'll bring that shit back. Turn it in. Turn yourself in. I do all of that shit because she cried. I get to jail. They lock me up. I go to court the next day, and he talking about 5 years.
5 years?
5 years, because they say it was a felony offense.
For stealing a radio?
Radio and speakers, bro.
For a radio?
Radio and speakers, bro.
5 years for a radio?
I'm like, bro, I got multiple attempts. Like, you can go check with the people at school. I done reported it 3 times, and y'all letting motherfuckers run routes on me. I took that shit into my own hands, bro. I'm 2 months away from graduating. I get on that phone, I'm crying, bro. Crying.
Because you want to be Batman.
Crying.
Robin Hood.
Crying. She crying on that bitch, bro. Crying. I can hear it. It's a different type of cry, you know what I mean? And that shit did something to me on the inside, cause after that, like after seeing her go through that shit, cause I was horrible, bro. Horrible.
Horrible child.
I got kicked out of school. I got expelled like 3 times.
Damn.
I had to go to an alternative school called BL Lamai.
What that was?
That's in Bayou Lafourche Marine Institute.
Man, you gotta go all the way to Homer.
Man, I had to go to school year round, nigga. Year round.
Yeah, to make sure you stand on.
Man, listen.
You was a bad child.
I was horrible, bro. I got expelled in 3rd grade because the lady kicked me off the bus. And then I went to the bus stop with my one cop.
No,
the Daisy Eagle. I draw down on the lady.
What you doing? What the fuck wrong
I was
with you?
just doing shit, son. I wasn't in control. I was just doing shit, bro.
No.
Yeah.
You was Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, bro.
You drew down on a bus driver.
Terrorizing shit. People keep me out of school, bro.
And don't get me wrong, I understand sometimes bus drivers. No disrespect to bus drivers at all. This is nothing like the Everett K. Williams thing, nothing. I'm talking about school bus drivers. They are like, when you're in school, they are like wardens. Not wardens like, what you call it, like parole officers, but like COs, correctional officers. Nigga, they can kick you off the bus and do, you know what I'm saying, and make up some stuff and all type of, man. But there are some really good bus drivers, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that, I'm just saying.
Shout out to Sam.
Right, you hear me? But we have experienced some bus drivers that'll just say, you know what, I don't like you.
Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Jerry D for that one.
Yeah, shout out to all our good school bus drivers, man. We appreciate y'all. But the ones that be putting that BS, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all stop that. Y'all stop that, man.
Man, stop that shit, man. That shit ain't cool. But yeah, so after going through that shit, man, I seen my mama cry, and I just told myself, bro, I ain't gonna bring this lady no more tears. If there's gonna be tears, there's gonna be tears of joy.
Tears of joy.
And ever since then, I've been on the street now, bro. Making them proud. I ain't even graduating that yet. They tried to hit me with a burglary of a removal.
Right.
And he said that the speaker amount, I had to pull it up on the internet and show him that's not over $500, so you can't give me a felony. You know what I mean? My mama don't know no better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My lawyer gonna take what they give me because how St. Charles Parish is, they all they in cahoots. So, you know what I mean?
Nelson for a little while.
Yeah, so she going on what they telling me, and I'm like, y'all best friends, y'all be shooting shots at the fucking pot after you a public offender. You know what I mean? You cool with him. You try to get on that team.
Right.
So You hear me?
Shut your ass up.
After I talked to DNA Sermon, that's her name. I got her right, and we figured this shit out, and I ended up having to do like 270 hours of community service.
How many days is it? That's like two-thirds.
That's a lot, boy.
About 2 thirds a day.
Boy, I had to do weekends, boy. That was a lot of time I had to put in at the hospital, washing dishes.
8 hours a day?
Not 8 hours. Well, it was like 4 to 6. 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, you know how long it would take you to get off that, bro.
Yeah, that was the point. That was the deterrent to stop me from what I was doing. But
that would have like deterred. I'd have ran.
Yeah.
You want me to wash dishes and then do it for 2 hours a day, and then work off 240?
Well, not 2 hours. 4 to 6 hours a day. I was trying to knock that shit out.
Oh, okay. You was putting in the work. Oh.
Yeah.
So you got to choose when you got to.
It's either that, wash police cars, or pick up trash. And I'm not about to be outside. I'll be inside.
Trash, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was at the hospital. You know
I wash dishes.
I didn't click tight with the lunch ladies up in that bitch. They bringing me shrimp. They bringing me feed me and everything before I go. Big ass burgers.
You about to get them people in trouble.
Nah, this is life after cash money. You heard me?
Break it off from the 99 to 2000.
They can't do it. They can't get me, son. They can't get me out. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is with that situation. So yeah, so after that situation, I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna give her no more reason. Never since then, you heard me?
Right.
I've been showing her love, you know what I mean?
Showing love and getting them nice little gifts like Mother's Day gifts, charcuterie
Yeah,
boards.
what you got to your mom's mother? What you did with your mom's Mother's Day?
I ain't do nothing with my mama. Some mama knew it hit me for something. Like mama had to work. You know what I mean? Mama's still a hard working woman. Again, subscribe to the podcast and all our streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help.
So look, let me run this to you.
But I did get a gift, get a nice gift. You know what I'm saying? Got her.
Let me tell you, so
mom's always was there.
I forgot Mother's Day was this week. You heard me? And I almost forgot. So I had to make some last minute shit at the last minute. You heard me? But granted, my birthday was last week. You heard me? And she ain't give me nothing, so
she takes you
out. You really had to say like figure it out, you know. Happy birthday, son. I should have said Happy Mother's Day when she called me. She called me. I was like, So I laid up there and put her in the car, and you know what I'm saying. I had came across a little food stand, so I see, you know what? I can go take out to eat.
Right.
Or I could put some groceries in the house.
Spend $50. Really $100. That's a dub.
That's a win.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
I made a whole day out of it. I brought it to the store. I helped the shop and pushed the basket full. That's what I did.
Come on, man. You was just putting it in there.
And she was just, and guess what, bro?
What?
That's what we passed by.
What?
Some cheese. You heard me?
Some cheese? Cheese?
Speaking of cheese.
Oh, speaking of cheese. Hillside Boys and Tables?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Man, tell me about the boys, man.
You know what I'm saying? When you talking about that good Gouda, that good brie.
Good breed.
I ain't talking about the chick. I'm talking about that good cheese.
Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh,
no, not just that brie. You heard me? That smooth cheddar.
Smooth.
American can make you better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So good I had to stutter. You know what I'm saying? Again, go to @Hillside Boards and Tables on Instagram. Again, @Hillside Boards and Tables on Instagram. Holla at Keisha Hill. You know what I'm saying? She will be able to get you a complimentary. Now I ain't gonna say complimentary, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, exemplary. You know what I'm saying? What's another word? If lovely.
You know
what I'm saying? Come on with it, Potter.
Fluffy.
If you don't get none, you gonna have to smack yourself.
That's a fact, man.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So again, go on Instagram @Hillside Boards and Tables. You know what I'm saying? How did your girl Keisha @Hillside Boards and Tables. Hillside Boards and Tables on Instagram. Tell her Rudy sent you. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna take care of you. Rudy! All right, you know what I'm saying? The first subject. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take it?
Yeah, go ahead and take it, bro.
All right. This is my first question for everyone out there because this is something I've been, I guess, kind of observing and then I guess kind of just, I don't know. I guess I want to put it out there and see what happens. But my question is marriage still a goal for couples nowadays? Is marriage still you know what I mean? Because the reason I asked this question, right? because some people will find themselves in a relationship for years on years on years on years, right? And then like they wouldn't get married. And then it might not be because you might not want to get married. It might be because it's outside of our financial norm. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people just can't afford it. So, you know what I mean? And I understand some people are gonna be like, well, just go downtown to this and that. But it's like some, like I said, it's everyone has their preference on whatever they want to do. But is marriage still a goal for couples nowadays?
I believe marriage is a goal for certain people for different reasons, right? Mm-hmm. Some people take that marriage shit serious. Some people take the celebration serious. Mm-hmm. Some people feel like, hey, we've been in a relationship X amount of years. It's time for us to get married. It's a time thing, right? Mm-hmm. We're not gonna just be shacking up, right? And then on the other side of that, they got motherfuckers that's been together for years and years and years, and it's like, we ain't even gotta get married. What's the significance of a ring telling me to do some shit that I'm already doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, marriage is something that I want to do, but it's not something that I take lightly. So when I do it, I want it to be done right. I want it to be done for the right reasons. I don't want married because I'm being pressured to be married, and I don't want to get married when I feel like just to have the party, just for the title of I'm married or I'm a husband or something like that. That shit is irrelevant to me. But as for society, I see more people into it because of the status, the symbol, so they can say my husband, my husband, my husband, my wife, my wife, my wife.
Well, my question is like, okay, the people around you, are they getting married, or most of them, if they're in a relationship, are they just single? And you know what I mean?
It's a southern thing, bro. Cause like my friends out here, marriage, everybody get married after a while, but up north and on the east and on the west coast, they don't get married like that, bro. It's like it's not something that they feel like they have to do or they want to do.
Right.
They can fall in a relationship and be cool with the relationship for a minute, as long as it's beneficial to them. Mm-hmm. So like, do I see it as far as in the South? Yeah, I see motherfuckers get married left and right. Like it was 1 year I was in like 6 weddings, nigga. 6.
How many of them are still together?
At least 2 or 3.
That's the scare. That's the scare. Hold on. Repeat what you just said.
I was in like 6 weddings. At least 2. I know for sure 2 of them still gone. All right.
So again, from what I look at, when I look around and I observe, I don't see that.
All right.
I see a lot of people. You might have a child. You might have another child. But like you said, you might not be in no rush to get married.
Yeah.
Cause like to me,
it's a whole nother world out here too, though. Cause all right, so then like women want their independence even more now, so they don't feel obligated to marriage. And then what's crazy is like in relationships now, people are willing to get married. To have kids together before they even get married.
Yeah.
Right. And marriage is something that you can change your mind on midway through it.
Right.
Even though you're not supposed to, but you can.
You can.
Kids, once the kid is dead, you got.
Yeah. No, you can.
You know what I'm saying?
You can change your mind.
No, but once the kid is dead, it's dead.
It's gonna be there, but you can change your mind. It happens. But no, I understand what you're saying. Like a kid is something that, like you said, like it's gonna be here to grow. It's gonna be here to be able to do, and
it's
move
a product
around.
of that union.
Right. It can either become a valuable asset to society or a liability to society. I understand what you're saying, but I don't see that a lot of people I just from my understanding, because like a lot of my friends, all right, they're just together. I understand that, all right, they may possibly want to get married, but you've been together like this, you done had 2 more kids or another kid or this and that, and we still haven't got here yet. You know what I'm saying? So is it a financial thing? Is it a okay, let's put it, you know what I'm saying? Is it we're gonna procrastinate it until what?
I can't say it's a financial thing because, like you said, if you want to be married, you can get married today. Like you get married today for $30. All you need is a certificate. Go to Justice of the Peace. That's a notary. That's probably $60 to get married.
Yeah, but it's just how you want to do it though.
Right. So you can always get married and then save the money to have the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm about. I just got fitted last week to be in the wedding that was like that. Like my cousins, my cousin and her husband, they got married when they was young, like 19, 20, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been together since, right? But they just about to renew their vows because they didn't have a big ceremony. But now they're in a position to where they can have that ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna do it.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
So I'm not gonna say it's finance because you can do it in secret. No, people ain't even gotta know you married.
So you're saying it's more of an excuse for people that aren't.
Yeah, it's another excuse not to get married. It's too much money. No, because if you want to, it's all about how you want to do it. Because if you really want to do it, if you're doing it for the right reasons, the celebration doesn't matter.
You say that, son, but there's a lot of women that want to do it for the right reasons, but I want this to be the one and final time.
All right. Well, if you want this to be the one and final time, well, you do what you got to do to make it happen.
That's true.
Because technically, they say if I propose, right, I buy you a ring, you buy my ring, and you pay for the celebration.
Okay.
That's how I go, right? The white family is supposed to pay for the wedding, huh?
That's how it's supposed to, man. Come on, man. You know traditions have been broken.
I'm just saying, like, that's the
traditions have been broken.
So, but you won't follow the traditions when it's convenient for you.
How can you say that?
Yeah, because you want to have the wedding, right?
Right, the commencement.
Yeah, you want to have the wedding. That's a tradition.
Tradition for both parties, right?
Right. Well, the tradition of getting married is a tradition, just like it's traditional for you for the wife and her family to pay for the wedding. That's a tradition too. Okay. So you want to have one without the other?
Okay. I see what you mean. Like, but yeah. I just view it as the wife's father paying for the wedding as more of just the thing that comes with the idea of marriage. It's like the taboo around marriage, the myth around marriage. It's like, for example, like
honestly, bro.
Talk to me.
The wedding's for the wife.
The wedding's for the wife?
Yeah, you giving her the wedding that she always wanted. That's why the father paid for it. You giving your daughter her dream wedding. Man don't care about that shit.
But at the same time, if we go on a tradition, right? Man, you know what? You see, we're going down a wormhole. We're going to be speaking on tradition, and we're going to be speaking on how, like you were speaking on earlier when we spoke on tradition, when you spoke on how the father picked the husband.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So if we're going on tradition, you know what I mean? If you go jump this broom, let me pick your husband.
Right.
Would you pick your daughter's husband?
Would I pick him?
Yeah.
I'm going to always pick who I think is best, but ultimately she going to have to make that decision. And just because I pick him, that don't mean he gonna pick her. Oh, she gonna pick him. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Trying to be Mac Daddy.
I ain't no Mac Daddy.
So you ain't gotta pick up, but I'm gonna pick it up for you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I go. Like everybody have an ideal person for who they want their child to be with, right?
Everybody has an idea for who they want themselves to be with, and they probably mirror it to their child.
Right? So like if your mom was like, I think she's better for you, right? But this one had a fat ass. So you think that one better for you.
But is the one that's good for me got a fat ass too?
The one that's good with you, she got an alright ass.
She got an alright ass?
It ain't fat like hers. And she throwing that neck over there.
Ooh, the one with the fat ass? See, you breaking.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
I ain't no dummy. You and I ain't no dummy though. I might, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna secure shorty with a good job.
I know this one's solid. This one's letting you out.
But I'm saying though, but I might secure that one. You know what I'm saying? And then get slut out of the back. You feel what I'm saying?
Your mama know that one's solid, but this one's letting you out.
Well, look.
So that's where you gonna go at.
No, she gotta be a baby. The one with the fat ass gotta be a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And the one with the thing, you gotta marry her. You know what I'm
pursuit.
saying? Follow me on Instagram @_T_Hills for more life advice.
See, that's crazy. We was just talking about that. See, you willing to mix up your baby mama, but you're not willing to marry her. That's crazy. So that's a forever tether.
Yeah,
because this is a part-time thing.
So if that's your baby mama, like, no, I don't know how everybody else
that's a forever thing.
But I could probably, if you my baby mama, I'm pretty sure I'm sneaking back in there. Like, I'm sneaking back in there a couple of times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nice Mother's Day gift, nice, you know what I'm saying? Christmas gift every now and then. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a good one. That's a good one. I want that to be my next. I want to be the next subject too. I want to talk about that too. If you want to get into it,
let's talk about it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about it?
Go ahead.
Well, it speaks on choices. Speaking of choices,
Next Choice Financial. I like Kia Shanti Marshall Scott. You heard me? At Next Choice Financial, your girl got the credit plans. She got the savings plans. She got the plan to get you out of debt, you heard me? I think some kind of snowball shit. She got financial literacy classes. She got all kind of classes, bro. My girl just lost her phone, but she back on, you heard me? Mm-hmm. And you know what? If there's anything you need, holla at Kia, you heard me?
Mm-hmm. On at Next Choice Financial on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? At Next Choice Financial on Facebook, at Next Choice Financial on everything.
On the internet.
At Next Choice Financial. Next Choice Financial. Next Choice Financial. Tell the Rudy sent you. Rudy! Yeah.
Let's get back into that.
Okay, so when we spoke on is say you have a child with another woman, right? Or for our women out there, you have a child with another man, right? But you meet someone, right? That is the love of your life.
Right.
You marry that person, y'all together. But among the journey of you growing, right, you and that person you had a child with, y'all become, I guess, better. You know what I'm saying? So is it a red flag for you, or like I said, just a red flag, or is it something for you if that person was buying their mother? So I'm flipping it now. But is that if that person was buying, or if you were buying a gift for the person you had a child with, and you said you were married to somebody else, or you was together with somebody else?
At the end of the day, that's always gonna be your child mother. So you gotta show that respect. Period.
So you'll be married and buy a gift for your baby mama, no matter what.
I'm not saying buy a gift. I don't have to. I'm not obligated to it.
But you'll do it
if I want to, yeah. But
and you don't think your girl would have a problem with it?
If she have a problem with it, then I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I buy her a card.
Even if she had a problem with it?
I buy her a card, but like it's, hey, you know, hey, that's just who that's who I am. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna show my child that you gotta stand on your shit. You know what I mean? Even if it's not, you know, even if we not cordial, right? If me and my baby mom not cordial, right? I'm still gonna text her Happy Mother's Day. If not, I'm gonna text her sister and tell her sister to tell her. If I don't want to talk to her.
The way I look at it is, I understand your point of view on it and what you're saying, but like, even if I feel like if your girl had a problem with it, it's something to think about. But it's like if we became close, you feel what I'm saying? And me and my baby mom was like cool, like on some like Super and her baby daddy, or just hilarious. Like we became cool, something like real cool like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm gonna buy you a Mother's Day gift.
But at the same time, you putting too much emphasis on your past rather than your present.
No,
you feel what I'm saying?
I feel like, in my opinion, I'm celebrating our present. Cause think about it, in the past, most people, they use the relationship as a reason why they don't want to see the child or this and that.
Right.
I'm using it as, you know what, like you said, standing on what you standing on. You feel what I'm saying? We done became cool. So I'm not saying I'm going all out and buying her when I'm buying my wife, the mother of my child. But what I'm saying is, hey, I got a Mother's Day, like you said, a card and a bear, you know what I'm saying, and a flower for you. Here you go. Thank you. You know what I mean? Cause like not to simp out or anything else like that, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we done came down a long road.
At the end of the day, I understand that. But y'all, that ship has sailed. Y'all no longer in a relationship. You're in a new relationship, bro. So if
Right.
if you allow your last relationship to affect your current relationship, that's gonna be a cycle.
I'm not, but no. See, this is where the breakdown of communication is, right? Because I'm not letting it affect anything I have going on. My home is fine.
That's what I'm saying. I said it's cool. You said if your girl has a problem with it.
If my girl, I feel like my girl. If I married her, I feel like my girl wouldn't have a problem.
But I'm saying, what if she did then? Huh? What if she do have a problem with it?
I wouldn't. I don't think I'd have married her. To be honest with you, I think we'd have stopped at a certain point because, excuse me, how important my child is with me. You feel what I'm saying? And how I am with my child's mother now. You feel what I'm saying? And how I say, look, you know how me and my child's mother handle everything together now. Like I feel like, oh look, I would have to like.
That's crazy, bro.
I feel like I couldn't mess with you. I love my child too much.
That's crazy, bro.
My child does like
that's a slippery slope, son. So you'll be cool with your girl, right? Your girl giving her baby daddy stuff for Father's Day.
See, that's a great, yeah.
And if you had a problem with it, right?
Think about it.
If you had a problem with it, right, and she continued to do it.
No, think about it.
What would you tell her?
No, think about it. This is where the breakdown went, right? We wouldn't have made it to marriage or you being my girl. Think about it. If it's an issue of me getting my baby mama a gift, because think about it. When you coming in, I'm already getting her a gift.
Yeah, but at some point shit changes, bro. Like,
it's gonna be a different gift. It might be a bear in the card or just a card.
Yeah, it's cool.
The gift changes.
It's cool in the beginning, but if she set a hard boundary for you and you saying fuck our boundaries to do something for your ex, that means you putting more energy into your past relationship that you are into your current.
She's for giving her a gift on Mother's Day.
If she felt
niggas act like I'm not saying and her birthday, like
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Mother's Day, right?
You got a good point.
If it's a teddy bear, you went to the store and buy a teddy bear. Mm-hmm. If you cash out $20, hey, that's cool. But if you gonna put all of the energy into doing that shit and then bringing it to her, she might look at that the type of way. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying if she felt disrespected, she's well in her right to feel disrespected.
Right.
She entitled to because you're pouring energy into a dead situation.
Nah. I mean, think about it. No. See, and the thing is, I feel like it's intentions where the importance comes into this conversation. If my intentions were to smash my baby mama, then you got me. Because I'm doing something with the intent of trying to smash.
Bro.
But, hold on, wait. I'm doing something, but instead I'm doing something with the intent of we're in a good space. I'm celebrating you. This is just something quick. It's nothing like extravagant. I'm not buying something for her birthday. I'm going to tell her happy birthday. I'm saying, but think about it. You're not going all out for your baby mama. You're going all out for your woman. But your baby mama, you might hit her with a good, hey, you got, like you said, a text of $20 or something like that. That's lunch. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself, right. G. Like $4, you know what I'm saying? That's like it's that. There should be nothing wrong with you making every woman that you have in your life feel good.
I understand.
Right or wrong?
However, but the intent thing, right?
Right or wrong?
With the intent thing.
Right or wrong?
Right. You, like I said, I don't have a problem with you doing it. But if your wife have a problem with you doing it, then it's a problem, nigga.
She wouldn't be my wife. She wouldn't be my wife because I established that from the beginning.
All right.
That's what I want to establish. Like we wouldn't have gotten to that point.
Bro, but I'm gonna tell you this: nothing stays the same, bro.
I understand that.
In every situation, people are cool with shit until they not. Mm. Every situation.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm doing too much, then yeah.
No, it's every situation, bro. You cannot be doing too much, right? You can be going out with your boys once a week, and eventually, she may be cool with it. Eventually, she gonna be irritated by it. Even if she knows it's on Sundays. Every Sunday, I'm going to do this. From this time to this time. My time is blocked out on that Sunday. That's for me. Oh, so you just gonna say fuck the house so you can go do the podcast with your boys? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I was saying. You know I've been doing this shit for the last 5 years, son. Don't even do that. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I think it just depends on the woman. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said,
that's a factor in it.
Oh.
But back to your point about intentions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody do everything. Most of the time, people do shit. Their intentions is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if the action is bad? You don't judge it by the intention. You judge by the action, right? My intention was to rob the bank to
But you know that's bad, though. I know,
right?
You know that's a bad.
Still, right?
No,
the intention. All right. So my intention was to win the 100 meters, right?
Okay.
But I couldn't win it as a man.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
So I transgendered. I changed my sex to a woman. My intention was to win.
No.
And now I'm burning bitches.
Technically a little.
I'm the fastest woman since Marion Jackson's FloJo.
No. So one, I'm sorry.
Your intentions was to win. Everybody who think they doing something, they think their intentions. Even evil people think their intentions are right. Hitler thought his intentions was great. He thought that.
Okay, I get that. But think about it. He was killing people. Ain't they playing? You know when you have to knock somebody off, can't be a really good player.
But he thought he was doing the guy's
as
work.
far as to making society better.
He thought he was God's work. He was doing God's work.
He was doing his work.
Yeah, but he thought he was doing God's work.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't get over the first one though.
Jesus let niggas scuffle over him.
That nigga said, I'm going to rob my bank.
Jesus let niggas scuffle over him. Fight and die over him.
Who?
Jesus.
Explain it, bro.
Jesus, there's so many books in the Bible where people go to war for Jesus. Right?
Oh, wait, it's not because he made them scuffle though.
No, but I'm saying,
they just use him as an excuse.
Yeah.
Think about it.
But the intent was what?
Okay, well, think about how many reverends have the intentions of you coming in and giving you a word, but the intent was to get your dollar.
And that's what I'm saying. The intentions is bullshit. The action is what you judge people by.
Yeah, but think about the action of the reverend. I give you a word.
Yeah.
So give me your money.
But that's his end point. That's his end goal, right?
I don't know that.
His
end goal could be to give you the word.
His end goal could be to give you the word, right?
Yeah.
But
you gave him $20, $100.
If you gave him the word, if he gave you the word, then hey, that's what he did.
He gave you the word, people.
Right? But if he thought something was coming behind that, that's on him.
Okay. Because
you think since I came in to receive the word, but since I received the word, you think I'm gonna pay for it?
Okay.
You expect me to pay for it?
Yeah, I time for it.
You expect me to pay for it?
When I
but I'm not paying for it.
When I went to church,
but now that I didn't pay for it, then you feel the type of way.
No,
you didn't really come here for me to give you the word. You didn't really want me here for you to give me the word. You really wanted me here to pay you.
But at the same time, it's a psychological game because what they're gonna do is they're gonna preach to you when it comes down to tithing, and they're gonna make you feel bad. So when that plate pass you by and you don't put nothing in, you gonna feel bad. I felt bad before because I haven't put anything. I was a child in church feeling bad because I didn't have $1 to put in there. You feel what I'm saying? You remember in church before you used to go in and people used to give you $1 to put in the collection plate? You feel what I'm saying? Take out your pocket, put in the collection plate.
If I ain't got it. I always understood that church is for everybody.
Man, look, we tired, G.
Church is for everybody.
Tired, G. Tired.
You know what I mean? I understand. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
You ain't got it.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get blood out of turnip.
Yeah, but
How you gonna squeeze a dollar out of nothing? You can't squeeze $1 out of nothing. Then your intentions will be robbing Peter to pay Paul?
Some people rob people to pay Paul.
Right.
Some people put this
out.
Are
their intentions good?
I don't know that.
But they still robbing people. So their actions is bad, right?
I don't know that. I don't know if they rob. I'm like your boy Price from the Fugees. I don't know if they robbing people. I just know I got 150 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that was a good question. Like, you know what I mean? But are people married with the intentions of getting married? And I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people that I know, like, they've been together. Like I said, hold up, wait. Like I said, there's some good married couples. Like I said, I know some good married couples. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say there's not some great examples in my life for marriage, but like, you know what I'm saying? The people that do it themselves, you know what I mean, or that's just together, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of bad examples of them either. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you get a good balance of everything. So it's really upon the person. It's really upon. So
what I'm gonna say about it is don't rush it, bro. Like, I understand when people dragging their feet, and I understand that's an end goal for you, right?
Mm.
However, if it's meant to be, it will be. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like fall back completely and not voice your opinion if that's something that you want.
So it should be voiced,
right? So it should be voiced,
okay.
But it shouldn't be. But if you in a good situation and you feel loved, you know what I mean, and everything else is there except for the marriage thing, like don't force yourself out of that relationship because it's not happening on your time.
So let me ask you this. Okay, it may not be happening on your time, but should it be? So say we go back to our dating stages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should marriage be voiced? Should it be communicated between both parties?
It could be.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
So our intention should be like, okay, well, how long so should a man or a woman ask, like, well, how long would you date somebody before you consider marriage? Should that be a real question?
It's depending on your situation.
Would you find it weird a woman asks, well, how long would you date me before we get together?
If a woman asks me that, I would say it depends. Like, it's all on when I feel like it's the right time. I'm gonna propose to you. Right? Women hold the key to sex, men hold the key to marriage. Right? You give up the cookie when you ready.
Okay.
And if I rush you, I'm being weird. But when the shoe on the other foot,
go ahead, Sugarfoot.
you know what I'm saying? The shoe on the other foot, it's like,
you know
what I mean? You might not be doing it.
What you got for us, man?
You know what I mean?
What you got for us to finish it off?
To finish it off.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. Again, okay. That's next sponsor. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. If you haven't, now stop. Right now. Hit the middle, hit whatever home screen button. Go to your streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anything, iHeart, anything that you have that streams podcasts, you will find it. Go in there and type in The Rooted Podcast. You will see 4 heads. 4. You know what I'm saying? 1 female, 3 guys. You know what I'm saying? 3 dread heads. You know what I'm saying? 1 natural head. You know what I'm saying? Go on there and you're going to hit subscribe. And listen to the podcast. Or you can go on YouTube and watch us visually on YouTube. We drop shorts, we drop short clips, and we drop the full video every Sunday right after the podcast. So go on there and tell them that Rudy sent you. You know what I'm saying? But also, let's get into our final sponsor. I'm sorry, I just put that in there. I'm saying Hardy Seafood. You know what I'm saying? Go to Hardy Seafood at Hardy's _seafood_. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, and tell them Rudy sent you. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a nice place, a good variety of seafoods. You know what I'm saying? Good oysters, grilled crabs. You know what I'm saying? Well, steak plates. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you need to make you feel full, and make you feel together. And I'm telling you, the pricing is right. Also, the food portions are right. You know what I'm saying? So you get there some places they charge you $20 for a pork chop plate, and they give you a little bit of pork chop on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But you go to Hardee's is gonna pack it out for you. You know what I'm saying? For the right price and the right timing, go to Hardee's and tell them Rudy sent you. Rudy!
Yo, so
finish it off,
check this out.
Take us home.
So I was looking at this shit on social media, right? Mm-hmm. And it made me think back to the DJ episode. You know what I mean? Talking about who feels the most entitled. Mm-hmm. So when I seen this, instantly my mind went up, right? Mm-hmm. So situation that I've been watching is the Style Bender, right? You know the Style Bender?
I just signed a UFC fighter, right?
The UFC fighter, okay. Right? So he was in a relationship with this girl, right? Mm-hmm. And she was down with him for probably about, I'm not going to say exactly how many years, but she filed a civil suit, as his girlfriend said, that she's entitled to half of his earnings while she was with him.
Girlfriend?
As a girlfriend.
As a girlfriend? How long they was together?
As a girlfriend. I think at least 3 years. She came on the scene in like 2019. 3-4 years.
Yeah. But y'all was a girlfriend though, G.
Right.
But she was together when they climbed. See, that's the thing. Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Could you get something?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see how you feel about it, bro. Like,
honestly, I think it's some bullshit.
You think it's some bullshit?
I think that you and my girlfriend, we didn't commit to each other for like by law, you know what I'm saying? So by law, like it's just a fling, you know what I mean? There should be no financial attachment or responsibility or like or what you want to, how do you call it, what kind of package it is?
Alimony?
No, we went
Severance?
a severance package. You know what I mean? Like I feel as if, like, unless she was like his business partner and she don't
have any kids,
or she helped ran his I feel like if she helped run, like, it's like help build his social media, you know what I'm saying, or ran like, something for him, then like maybe like you pay her probably, on a business level. But like if she just for being your girlfriend, like no, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Outside of that though, bro, even if she was, right?
But if she was running my Instagram, you like, if she built your
I was
following.
paying her to run my Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
She's entitled to what she was paid for. Her work was paid for because she was paid to run it.
Okay.
That's a severance package, bro.
Yeah.
If
you was paying her.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But if she volunteered, you still don't. If you told her, hey, I need you to do this for me, and she didn't put nothing in writing that this is what you want to do. That's just like me asking you to fix my car.
You fucking the game up now.
You
fucking the game up.
That's like, man, that's like, dog, we ain't gotta be. If I ask my girl if my girl asks me to wash our car, right?
Right.
Boom, I wash the car. So I'm entitled to the car too now? Because I washed it?
In my opinion, I'm entitled to drive that motherfucker when I want. Hold on, no, because you washed it. No. Did you help pay for it?
If I washed it, I put the sweat equity in it.
No, that's not enough. That's not enough equity.
Right?
I did you help pay for it?
And that's beside the point.
That's ownership.
That's beside the point. I didn't pay for the car.
No, if you help pay for the car, then yeah, I'm entitled to drive that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
If you wash it, then you just washed it.
That's it.
That's it. You don't have to drive it. No, you can't drive. You washed it.
That's it.
You took your time to wash it. I didn't tell you to wash it.
Yeah, you asked me to wash it.
If I asked you to wash it, you just wash it out of contract, anything like you said, then thank you.
That's the same.
That's all I owe you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You played your part.
Right.
Now
she should give you some box at later. If she don't give you no ass later, then she don't thank you. Did she give you some ass later that night?
Listen, bro.
Did she give you ass later that night?
That's beside the point.
Did she give you ass later that night?
That's beside the point.
Did she give you ass later that night?
Yeah.
Okay then.
No.
Yeah, so you won.
She gave me,
you won.
She gave me throat.
Was it good?
It was a little aga.
Okay. Ooh. Aga. Ooh.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. It's like it's a favor.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Like, but that's none of those
right.
details was disclosed based on what I was reading, right? Mm-hmm. All she said was she was there for him. Emotional support. So you telling me I owe my dog? I owe my dog half my earnings because my dog was dying night?
Man, I don't know, G. You know
what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing. I'm trying to be open-minded about it, but it's so hard because it's like you were my girlfriend. You wasn't my wife. If you were married for 3 years, then she definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was, but you were just my girlfriend. So it's like, as my girlfriend, like, do that count? You were my girlfriend.
You were auditioning.
You feel what I'm saying?
You were intern.
But at the same time, I don't want to look down. I don't really know the true details of this case.
A girlfriend is equivalent to an intern.
No. I want to say more.
It's
an employee. See, I feel like being a wife is a promotion.
No, a wife is promoted full time.
Yeah, no,
that's
CEO.
That's when you get benefits and everything, right?
Outside of that,
outside of the wife, like if you're a girlfriend, bro, you're not you may get it, but you're not entitled to it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's solely based upon your employer. If he decide to give you a raise or not, he don't have to, but you're not permanent status, bro. You're not. So until you're permanent status, you're on a probationary period.
See, I feel like as a society, bro, like maybe we should start that. Maybe we should start giving people girlfriends severance packages because it would entice people or entitle people to being more meaningful relationships. Let's start there. You think? I think we should lobby for that.
All right, but what about the motherfuckers that get in relationships just to exit with a severance package?
Yeah, but
that's gonna be beneficial to one side.
No, it's gonna be good. No, think about it. But we're discussing it, so it can be both sided. So you can both leave with a self-respect.
So, all right. If I'm making more than you, what you gonna leave with? What I'm gonna leave with. Hey, so when you leave me, I'm just gonna be fucked.
Hey, you would fuck well, would you?
So then that's what I'm saying. That's what
but
I'm
at the same time, think about it. Okay, but it would entitle you. I ain't saying entitle you, but it will put in your mind. Okay, before I make this girl my girlfriend, I'm going to make sure that she checks a lot of boxes.
That's why before you make her your wife, you make sure she check a lot of boxes. The wife is the end all be all.
Yeah, but the
it's either one or the other.
But the girlfriend is the phase like you feel like, okay, I can stop everything else to be with her.
No, it's levels of dating, right? It's levels of dating.
There is levels. There is levels.
So you talking to people, right? You conversating, right?
I am.
Now you go to dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
From dating
and talking to people the same thing.
Nah, you can talk to somebody and not necessarily date.
Okay, I just want people to know that.
Right? So from dating, from talking to dating, from dating it goes to dating exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning I'm only dating you. I'm not fostering any other. I'm not putting no energy in any other relationship. From there to relationship, right? From relationship to marriage, right?
Nah. That's not
the steps.
Nah.
That's the steps. What step I miss?
Nah, the step you missing is that the whole time you dating her, she's still dating Jesse from across the way.
Well, then you still dating. You may be dating her exclusively, but she not dating you exclusively.
There's people who are in long-term relationships right now who are still dating other people.
Right, but they in their mind they supposed to be dating exclusively.
But they still want to get married.
Right. And why they want to get married?
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm spitting this shit like a bird food to a dog. Urkel to be called. Y'all hear me?
If they still dating other niggas, why they want to get married?
You gotta ask them that question.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, for all the women.
Tell you why.
All the women, get in the comment section. All right, and let us know. If not, let us contact us. Y'all come on and holler at us about this.
If you dating somebody else and you still want to get married, right? That doesn't mean that don't mean you want to get married. I mean you don't. I'm not gonna say you don't want to get married. That doesn't mean you're getting married for the right reasons. Because if you was married for the right reasons, you wouldn't be out there trying to pursue other relationships, leaving other doors open. When you enter a marriage, you close all other doors.
But how you know you're not just trying to be sure?
Right? But if you're not trying to be sure, then you wouldn't be pushing marriage, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Because marriage is when you're sure, right?
No, but the thing is, you know you want to get there, and you have the person you want to get there with, but you want to be sure that before you jump the broom, that you didn't cross all your T's and dotted all your I's.
Right, but you do that in the dating stage.
But at the same time, there's people who have jumped the room and still trying to cross their T's and dot their I's. So
exactly. So what's the point of you getting married in that predicament?
So again, that goes back to our first topic.
Why you want to get married? Because you want to have the celebration and you want to say my husband, my wife, my wife, my wife. But you're not fulfilling the roles of a wife if you've seen of a wife or a husband if you got people outside of the marriage.
Yeah, see, but we're only discussing it from one side. That's why
I'm discussing it from both sides.
Yeah.
I'm not saying just women. I'm not saying just men.
Right.
I'm saying if a man wants to be married, but he wants to see other women, you don't want to be married. You want to be married for the wrong reasons.
Right.
You want to be married to have a wife. You want to be married for a woman to have somebody in your life that's supposed to be there through. Right.
Through words, like really love you,
right?
Like shit. Yeah.
But if your intentions,
vice versa.
If your intentions is not to do the same, then you're not really ready to get married.
Can we truly make that call?
Can we?
Can we?
I mean, if you're not ready to fulfill all of the duties and the responsibilities of a job, then you ain't ready for that job.
So most people apply to jobs that they're not have full capabilities and full, you know what I'm saying, that they have cool, but they bob and weave a lot of shit till they figure it out.
Right. However, they have minimum qualifications.
So would you date a woman that you see potential in? That she may not have everything. She may not have. No, I'm talking about. Would you marry a woman that you see full potential in? Meaning that
I'm not marrying for potential. I'm dating for potential.
So you want to marry a woman. So you date a woman. That's what I'm saying. When you dating her, you like, oh, okay, and then like you was like, man, I can't go another minute.
Because you can't bank on potential. They got women out here that can potentially be rappers. They got men out here that can potentially be rappers. right?
Yeah.
But if you never make it, then what? You dating our potential.
Well, what if you do?
That's a what if.
There's always but there's a what if that he doesn't.
That's a what if.
It's always a what if.
It's always a what if. So would you banking on a what if?
You banking.
If it was a fifth.
You technically banking.
What if I would have hit the fucking lottery last week?
Then we'd have had a bigger studio.
Bro,
I know that. You know what I mean?
it's just like you don't date for potential, bro. You date. You date for potential. You don't marry for potential, right? So if I marry you before you get to like you showing aspirations of what you could be, and you never make it that, then I'ma always be putting pressure on you to live up to who you supposed to be or who I feel like you're supposed to be, and that's not right. And if you never make it that, then why you can't accept me for me?
So you're saying that you shouldn't put expectations on the person that you're.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you shouldn't put expectations on their potential.
You should put expectations on who they are.
Who they are. Right? Yeah, you judge a book by the book.
Boy dropping jewels.
You know what I'm saying? You can't judge a book. You can't judge this book based on a whole nother book, or this book. Oh, all right, they got a woman and a man on here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this book because I think they're gonna end up married at the end of this book.
And
they don't even.
Yeah, they don't even together.
Yeah, but
Romeo and Juliet.
y'all was supposed to get married. Y'all was supposed to get married. You can't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bitch, how you kill yourself? Cause he did. You can get to that. I'm like, damn.
It's like it's fucked up, bro. It's a fucked up situation to be in. But I mean, that's the shit that we living in. Cause people want their cake and they want to eat it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the case. That's the case.
Yeah.
That's the case. Everybody, it's hard to fully like as a man and a woman, it's hard to fully submit to anybody if you got somebody in the cut. Cause you always got this piece of submission that you got reserved or carved out for this situation over here.
Okay.
Right.
So as a man, let me ask you this personally, to go ahead and close it out. What do you have all right, for your relationship?
All right.
Do you have the intention on marriage, or are you still in the trial process?
I'm still in the trial process. Like let's see how I'm serious. I'm
sorry, but I say that because I want you to go there.
Yeah,
but to go there to say that to say this, being in the trial, how far should you go when you're in that trial process?
Well, it's not a how far you should go thing. It's how you feel about it. Right. So like if you feel like you're overexerting and you're overstepping and you're overreaching and you feel like you're doing it, this is not something that you're gonna be comfortable with doing over a period of time, then most likely you never gonna make it to that point. Right? So like if it's hard for you, if it's a battle, if it's a fight at every end, you're gonna be exhausted within your relationship. Right? So that's not something that you will marry. Right. However, if y'all are both accommodating to each other, you pretty much can get a notion of, hey man, then I can see how this shit gonna be.
Do you need that example?
Because in the beginning, you always get a representative.
Right. So my thing is, do you need do you feel that in order to have a successful marriage, you have to have been around a successful marriage?
What is a successful marriage?
I want to see you stay together till you die.
Stay together.
Because I can't tell you that bad times have made your marriage unsuccessful, because I feel like you staying together that whole time and not getting a divorce and like whatever, like y'all making it through and still like, I feel like, and y'all dying married, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, y'all still living together and y'all still loving each other, that's a successful marriage, regardless of what you went through. Because there's people like you said. That,
all right, so we can let's use Bill and Melinda Gates. Right, they was married. Right, they built a company. They had their kids. Now they separated. Right, they made billions. Rich people, and some of the richest people on the planet. So would that be considered a successful marriage, or would it be unsuccessful?
Because they got divorced?
Yeah. It's unsuccessful. Or is it successful?
See, by the standard that I had set forth, that I just said, technically that's unsuccessful. right? But in my eyes, see, I can't see, and the thing is, I can't, right? It is, but I can't call it a success because she felt like I said, they still loved each other, bro. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like regardless of what the media tries to make him seem heartless or her seem like she's just going for the bag, but like that lady loved that man. They loved each other, so they was together a long ass time, son. You feel what I'm saying? So like, so she won, but emotionally, yeah, like so 10 years. So marriage wise, it was a failure. So but personal wise, it was a success for her. But personally, I mean,
for them,
yeah, for them. But no, for her, like her, fuck, she came up more than him. Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no telling.
He built Microsoft.
He might have built Microsoft, but she might have built the infrastructure for Microsoft.
I don't know the details.
You don't know the details.
I just
know that both was extremely.
All I know is that she was there with that man for a long time. She's entitled to whatever the fuck they gave her. That's all I know. I agree with them. They was together for a long time. She's entitled. You were together with me when I don't have when my brick was a pebble at first, and now my brick become a crib, and now my crib become multiple cribs, and you know what I'm saying, we decided to split mutually. Hey, I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat that.
It's an unsuccessful marriage.
Yeah. It's unsuccessful, but it's successful for her personally because fuck, she came up. Or think about it, or it can be he because Mary J. Blige's husband got alimony, so fuck, he came up. So it can work for both parties if you have the right lawyer,
so like,
or in the right state.
Long story short, bro, your marriage success is what it is.
It's based upon the people. It's based upon the person.
It's completely
it's subjective.
It's subjective. So, like you said, depending on who you are, that dictates if you feel like your marriage was a success or not. Some people go into marriages for different reasons. Some people form a union for finances.
Yes.
Some form a union for a family.
And for romance.
Some for romance. Some for love. But eventually, at some point, right? At some point, sometimes, I'm not gonna say all the times, but sometimes shit just changes, and you're not in a relationship no more. So not to where you rather be apart than together,
right,
but still have that respect for each other. Right. I think the mark of a successful relationship is what I think the mark of a like you said, I'm with it. Like if it's a successful relationship, if y'all able to roll with the punches, like whatever you.
So you agree that if y'all die together, that was a success?
In my book, because that's what marriage is to me. Marriage is a conscious decision to figure it out with each other through whatever life is being thrown with you. I choose you to go through life with, and if you don't make it through life with that person, it's a failed marriage, in my opinion. Right. Barring extreme situations, right? So like if your husband is killed, then
like come on now, like come on,
if your husband killed your child,
he in prison, then
nah, you said you were gonna go through the shit with the man. It's fucked up, but that's who you chose to do life with.
I don't know about you. My wife killed my child.
That's who you chose to do life with.
I'm divorced. That was unsuccessful.
You know what I'm saying? I like to appreciate y'all.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'll show y'all my appreciation for y'all coming through to the Rooted Podcast.
Rooted!
You know, I appreciate y'all. Keep following us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on the YouTube page. My boy got some shorts coming for y'all, you heard me? Listen, we love y'all. We ain't shit without y'all.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Keep subscribing, bro.
Shout out to my boy Donovan from FedEx, man. I appreciate you, bro. That time you yelled Rooted off that FedEx truck, bro. I needed that, bro. I appreciate it.
We got a fan base, bro. We really appreciate y'all for coming through. Until next time.
Rooted! Yeah,